Alrighty, let's get into it. Let's see, where did I leave off? Right. Gotta get a little bit more of these, and we gotta finish up doing the research matrix. Because once we get this vertical launching silo, then we can start sending boys up there to make the dyson sphere. What's up, Orchard? How you doing, fella? What am I doing on these? Maybe just a little bit more plastic. This is good, this is good. How are my silicone and copper? Good, good, good. Okie dokie. Am I on power fuel? Good. And then let me make sure. Where are you at? Ah, right here. We do have these being made. Perfect. Oh, look at that. I'm already kind of a step ahead of myself. I didn't realize that I had the plastics already. I'll just throw all of them. Now, what else have we got here? Let's go with this. I want to make... I don't really need any of this. The collider I can do later. Yeah, I suppose the giant polar transmission distance, but I really just want to start making the Dyson sphere. I want to see what that looks like, because I've already got this guy being made, and, you know, I just want to see where to go. When we get into space, we'll see. What's going on here? It's like, what is weird? A little bit of tearing there. No idea why.
Hello there. Hello there. That was the worst idea ever.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know. I guess my my RTX voice there got off. Yeah, that's strange. It appears I was talking for a while, but I suppose not. Yeah, wow, that's really funny. For anybody who wasn't sure, yeah, Game Pixel 1, thanks for the raid. Little News, thanks for the follow. Here I am yabbering on to myself. Alrighty, well let's continue this adventure with the organic crystals, everything else, blah blah blah. I don't know, I thought the mic was working in the beginning. I tell you what though, man, I've been using like Voice Meter, and it has been a trial of all kinds of attrition. Like I'll have something working just fine, audio routing good, and then I'll need to I guess how do you put it? I would need to like unbind a certain routing setting and put it back. Like say for this game, in order for the audio to even capture, I'd have to take it off my settings to go to one route and bring it back. And I don't know if that's necessarily a Voice Meter thing, or if that's like a if that's just like an OBS thing. Very strange, but yeah. We'll see what happens from now on. What else was I making here? The thrusters. Forgot to grab the... Oh well. When I get back, I gotta remember to grab some of those circular fellas. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now we're getting some transit. Let's get a little triple shot of espresso going. Plenty of those boys. What did I want to do? Right. Make these. I'm going to go back and get some coils. I have plenty of the motors. I'm not going to bother making those. I will, however, make a bunch of glass. Just get rid of this. Throw a logistics drone on here. Does it just sometimes grab that? Is that what I'm seeing? Weird. What else? What else? Make more of these things. We need the sails. I knew that. Plenty of those. Need more components. Got plenty of those. Well, now that we've got the vertical launcher, I mean that's. Oh, see, this is where it gets interesting. Graviton lens is something that I didn't think I was going to have to deal with, but I believe to get the graviton lens, we need this one. Howdy, Breezer. What's going on, buddy? What do we got here? Yeah, that's pretty much on track. Okay, so in order to get the gravitational lens, I gotta figure out which research I need for that. Can I not just... Oh, I need the strange matter, right, because I've got to select that guy. Okay. Q, and cube. Perfect. Now this should be pretty fast, considering I've got a bunch of these stored up in my quest to have the purple research matrix cubes all done up. So we'll see how that goes. Quantum ship, that I'm not sure about. Required technologies, obviously got a quantum ship. Okay, I see. So we're gonna do the information matrix. That's pretty straightforward. Wave function interface. So in order to make the quantum ship, I need these guys, which is the Kysomer crystals and high strength glass. Okay, that's not as difficult as I had expected. Fine plane oh, see, I may want this because this is a higher quality smelter. That'll be nice. Right, I needed the magnetic coils and the electric motors. Those are a little far. What did I need that for? So we're gonna need 10 of these, so I'm gonna need, what would that be? 20 of these, that's fine. We're gonna want some diamonds and strange particle matter as soon as we get that going. We'll set that up now, huh? Since we've got the particle collider going, then the strange matter. In order to do the strange matter, it's made in the particle collider and it requires the deuterium, the iron, and what appears to be the particle containers. Okay, so let's make a bunch of these particle containers, and then how do you make... Ooh, okay, the particle collider is actually quite a lot of stuff. 50 of those. So I have to start making these. Oh, it's not bad. I've got 50. Perfect. Okay, strange particle container. I just need a bunch of graphene. It's easy peasy. I'm gonna start making these though. Let's crank that up, huh? Graphene. It's going pretty good, man. I've been playing this a lot. I know the last time you popped in I was playing this, but this has sort of consumed my life. I think the past week I've been playing it pretty much every day. You know, I used to play like quite a lot of Tarkov, and honestly it's sort of, you know, I'm falling out of favor with it, and this has been a nice, like, relaxing replacement for that, you know. More motors. Okay. Yeah, right now we're just working on, so as you can kind of see, where is it? Where's the sun? There it is. So that big thing back there, that sun is being surrounded by a bunch of solar sails. And in my efforts to contain the sun and suck all of its energy right here, we're going to do something in addition to just solar panels around it. What we're going to do is we're going to make these components of the Dyson sphere, and that right there is going to be it's going to make like a big almost like a Death Star crust around it, which is going to be fun. But with this game, there's a lot of automation because it's a lot of, you know, this for that and that for these and these for that and these for those. So like basic components, secondary, third, fourth, fifth, all the way so on. Because these are down into level 5, it's going to be a little annoying to make. So I'm going to need to make these deuterium fuel rods as well as the quantum chips, which in order for me to make those, I've got to research this. In order to get the quantum chip going, I need to have both this and this. In order for that, I need, you know, these crystals and this glass, which all of that said and done, in addition, I need to make the gravitational interface, which is this little lens. I don't know how it works. It's just diamonds and weird fluid. So I'm going to need to make a particle collider, throw in stuff that I've thankfully already been collecting, and then we're going to make these strange matters. So it's a lot of steps, but it'll be worth it, I think, to see the crust of it that's not temporary. Because the thing about these is I believe they've got a 600-second lifespan, so like they're only around for 10 minutes, and I've thrown up about 6 grand of these up there. So in 10 minutes, technically speaking, all of these will be disappearing. So I'd like to make a better way of sucking energy from that. But yeah, it's this going should be pretty quick. Yeah, in the next 5 minutes or so. And I'm just gonna continue to make these fellas here. Now I'll put them back. Okay, other than that, what am I working on currently? One thing I want to bum rush. I want to make more of these strange fuel. We want to make space for the launch site, I think. But in order to do the launch site, we're going to need the quantum chip, which, yada yada yada. So I suppose we'll just go back up to Persei 3, plant some more stuff on the moon, and then come back once the research is done. I think is the best bet. Because we've got some, not a whole lot, but enough. I might be able to just speed this up. Fortunately, I don't have a heck of a lot more. Oh, actually, I've got more solar panels than I'd expected. I can work with this. Grab a handful of these guys, just for when I need them, Yeah, I think we're on good pace to get that next level of stuff going on. Oh, what do I need to do right this second? More solar panels, obviously. We can always use a couple more of these. I feel like I'm just kind of waiting on this, yeah? Have I done an upgrade for that yet? I don't think I can go past the 7. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Well, we can always make a couple, right? Just try it out. Little glass, well. Oh, I can put more, it seems. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make more of these freaking components here, because I'd like to increase that hash rate. Let's grab 100. Come on. Build it, please. There we are. Ah, exceeds the maximum. Well, that's still much better than what we were going with. Yeah, the hash rate being 480, dude, that's money right there. So that is much, much better. Well, we'll toss another research on what? Maybe that one, just to have in the hole to 11 loss. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Running out of these things. That's interesting. Alrighty. So the particle accelerator I'll probably want to set up over near my deuterium cluster. I wish I could get rid of this water, you know. But that's fine. I move over a little bit. My goodness, that's a lot. But yeah, look at that. I love that. Monkey spin time right there. Ooh. My favorite emo in the world. Oh, that's the holdup, duh. Oh no. Oh, great heavens. Come on now. It's a bad look. There we are. Good on copper, as always. Done in a minute. I love that. I think I'm going to stay put here. I don't know how many of these we're going to need, but 2 and 2 and 2. So we'll be making 10 from there to make the strange matter. How much is one gravitational lens? We're going to need 1 to 1. And then for that, once we make that sucker, we need 20. Oh, good lord. Okay, so in order to make 20, we need 20 of the strange liquid. And once we get 20 done, so we're going to need 40 of the particles. Okay, well that's good to know. I'm glad we did a little bit of math there. We're going to need a lot more copper where that came from. Okay, okay. Now if we got enough of these. 2, so we need 20 more. I need 40, so we'll just make a handful, huh? Wait, no. Should be fine, yeah. We just need the copper. You'll catch me, copper. Try to make 20. It's about right. It's about 20. Oh, goodness me. It was only yesterday I was setting up, you know, this long convoluted system for this, which I guess, to be fair, in order to make the magnetic coils and the circuit boards, you need to do all of this, which is these guys, those guys, everything. While I'm at it, why don't I just reconnect this, huh? For old time's sake, we'll just make more of those blues. I remember I desperately needed circuit boards at one point, but now we've got a sizable backup. Man, that scratches the brain just nice, huh? Being able to have that crazy level of hashing. Oh. What is needed for that? Oh, right, 50. Ugh. Bada bing. Produce deuterium and antimatter stably, but will consume a lot of energy. I think we'll be fine. We've got the sun, and we've got, well, we've got quite a lot on our hands. Soon to be a Dyson sphere as well, if I'm not mistaken. How long does this take to make? 10 seconds? Easy. Maybe we'll make a couple extenders just for the sake of it. Yeah, I don't know how this guy works, so we'll be learning that together. Oh my. Right, of course. In order to make the strange matter, I've got to. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Did I even need this guy? It makes deuterium? Is that it? Okay. Um. Hmm. Well, let's just see, huh? That. Okay, well, I guess I don't need this. So this guy makes deuterium, and that's what this monkey machine is for. Is it just cranks it out? Well, I guess this is gonna just sit here with no power, huh? It's gonna go in timeout. Yeah, hey Rosie, what's going on? We got. I loved how your pom pom looked, by the way. The little the eyes with the booties was amazing. I love that shape, very soft, you know. It's a good bean right there. Like a matrix. Oh, I guess we ran out of all that. I love that. I think that's my favorite part that I got figured out was the emote range. So now I can do like what's Ash's Fleshy Menace, right? Make a bunch of these boys. Ooh, can't put them next to each other, I don't think. There they are. Look at them floating. Taking a small break from work due to kitty interference. Well, what's the cat doing? Huh? Everybody's asking what the dog doing. What's the cat up to? Sprawled across my lap. Oh yeah, that's my favorite thing. Is like, oh, time to get up and be productive. And then the cat comes in. Oh, well, time to sit back down. Could I could probably make these faster my own. If I wanted to, I could take a little bit of this. A little bit of this. A little bit of how's the song go? I feel like I never actually learned what he was saying, but isn't that song just about him and all his like side girlfriends or something? He's got a little sofa next to my desk and he uses it to get on either my desk or in my face and wiggle worms his way in there. Oh my gosh, yeah. Did you see that one pic I sent in Ash's server where it was the cat chilling in the shower rack way up high near the like faucet? And the caption was, how the fuck? I feel like that's my cats. They'll do anything they can to try and get up in your face. And they'll, I can't tell you how many times I've like seen them kind of just, I don't even know. Like we were moving one time and we had a mattress just up against the wall, you know, upright. So basically to the ceiling. And I go in there and I couldn't find my cat or anything. She's up on the top of the mattress. This is like an 8-foot vertical. And I'm like, did you climb it? Did you jump up there? Like, mind you, these are not skinny, limber cats. These are paunchy boys, and they just, I don't even know how they get up there. I can't comprehend it. But like, you never see them do it. They're just up there. I'm thinking there's some kind of witchcraft going on with that. It's like 3 times. Finding after maintenance people were here after a few hours. I found him behind the microwave. How? What are you doing back there? My first worry is, oh Jesus, if I turned on the microwave, he's gonna get freaked out and maybe get a little radiation.
Hello there.
Second is, oh my God, he's gonna get hair in my fucking microwave. What's going on, Mimi? Oh, perfect. Looks like they finally allowed the email through. That's great. They approved it. I think I shared a message in Ash's server with 2 cats were little. They wake me up at 2 a.m. Oh my God, yeah. I feel like they're constantly just like, I don't know, they're like, the smaller they are, and they tend to have like more energy and stuff, but I don't know, man. I feel like when I was over at my friend's place with all of his little kittens there, they weren't that bad. You know, they weren't as bad as when mine were kittens. I feel like you always have to deal with yours differently. That being said, though, I was over at my buddy's for her birthday, and she had a little cat, like maybe 6 months, named Yuki, and he was just on a tear. He would climb up the couch. He would try and like steal the lasagna from stuff, all of this shit, and he would just like he's just going nuts, right, running around in a circle, and he was loving the attention, right, because there's like 30 people in this apartment just hanging out throughout the night. We learned our lesson. We're gonna want count them, 2 marshmallows. That's a pretty damn good lineup. But yeah, if we're gonna want this hash rate going, we're gonna have to increase the amount of these boys. I like him more shy. Don't get me wrong. I love the affection and the attention that comes from a rambunctious little kitten. But my friend's dog is like maybe 10 or 11 now, and he is the most relaxed dog ever. I don't think I've ever heard him bark, except for maybe it's outside in the cold. And when he's got like any type of begging that he would do, he would just lay maybe 2 or 3 feet away from the table. He would just have his face on the ground, just hanging out, and he would just sit there, because eventually you would give him food because he's just quiet, or he would like get up on the couch and sleep. Like it was quieter than some cats I've had. You know what I mean? It's so funny how there's a huge spectrum of cats like that. My Bengal was a dog, like the Bengal tiger cats, like the orange and black striped ones. I know, he's a good boy. Perfect little fella. Spotted, right, okay. Yeah, we had calico cats growing up at my grandpa's farm. We had that was a funny story. So there was this one cat, which we ended up naming Callie because I'm not creative at all at 8, and she was just kind of a barn cat that would hang about, and eventually she would like so the farm was maybe, I don't know how you would judge distance, but it was maybe a 5-minute walk, 4 minutes, something like that, away from our house. So it was on the property line, but it was kind of in the back, and the cat would always kind of hang around down there. It wouldn't particularly go up to the house or anything. One night when the cat was gone for a day or two, she was up near the house, and I'm like, okay, something's not right here, or it's different. And when the cat got closer, I realized that it was like much less fat. And mind you, I'm like 9 and I didn't realize about pregnancies or anything, but I follow her eventually after like petting her and stuff. And turns out like in our carport, she had like a litter of 5 or 6 different kittens. And I was like, oh God, I guess this is our cat now, right? Like we've now got this very real obligation to deal with. And it was really funny. For whatever reason, the calico cat only had one kitten that looked like her, with the black, the orange, and the white. Every other was like fractions of the calico. There was one that was an all white cat, there was an all black cat, there was one that was like orange and white, there was one that was like black and brown. It was really awesome. I love that about calico cats, and for whatever reason in my head when I hear Bengal, I think of calicos. But it was great. We had all kinds of kittens from her. They're all different colors and stuff. It was like a sherbert. God, yeah, it was cute. She lived a long time too. She lived to be like 19, like way longer than most cats I've had. She was built for it, tough, She was living out in the woods. She was feral. Well, not feral, but you know what I mean. Strong, independent, resilient. I feel like this doesn't work, right? Like this being in the way. No, it I guess it works. Well, hang on. The power load from, say, this guy. No, it's the same amount. 100% intensity eclipsed by this. Still generating power. Oh. I'm not complaining. Drop off this. Get more of these. Get this going. Maybe keep this amount. Definitely want to drop off more of these. Where did I leave off? There's a pool somewhere around here that I had stopped. Yeah, here it is. Once this water gets a little low, we're gonna fill it up. Come on. There we are. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to snap them in there just right, but my goodness. I love when it lines up. Now, a couple of these are weird because of the polarity of the Earth. You see how it kind of like doesn't line up great all the time? I'm not particularly happy about that, but I suppose putting squares on a circle never works out amazing the first try. Oh, am I out of energy? Well, that's awkward. Now we gotta limp back over to the power station. That's what I get for trying to... Am I stuck? There we go. Surely I've got something to fuel me, right? Oh, hydrogen fuel rod. There we go, baby. Just enough. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Man, I loved her new set of emotes, like her most recent ones with the frog sip and what are some of the other ones? Like the Brave Face, the Menace, the Draw, the Gudetama Flower, like all of those. Man, I like her other ones, don't get me wrong, but like the most recent batch hit, right? That fired enough synapses in my brain to be memorable. But like I don't know. It reminds me of as a kid because I would slam those Capri Suns with like a ho-ho or like a Hostess cupcake or something, right? You'd be chilling on a beanbag in the basement, watching cartoons or something, just having like chips, a sandwich, and the Capri Sun. God, take me back. I want to do that for the rest of my life. I don't care what like money I've got to pay. I'll still pay bills and stuff. Just let me live like that. Oh, gotta drag it. There we go. Alrighty, I don't know if retro snacks. Oh god, did it have like Surge on there and like what was it? I'm trying to think. Like I had something like there was a Vault. You remember Vault soda that they only sold them in like 2004, like way early. And they really never brought them back. But there was like what do you call it? There was like an orange one, there was like a red one and a green one. But oh man. Vault soda was so good. I wish they brought that shit back. It did have Surge. Okay, word. Oh my god, Orbits. I haven't thought about Orbits in a minute. Let me look that up real quick. Dunkaroos I saw at my gas station. They brought those back. I don't know if you saw it. They were discontinued for like a decade and then they brought them back. Cheese balls, hell yeah. Yeah, mom would bring a little Ziploc baggie of the of cheese balls, which I would always like just fucking break or whatnot. Wasn't the Orbits like it was like submerged in liquid, and it was the little like not candy corn, but oh god, what was it? It was like no, I think it was a drink. Right, the whole point was that it was like a juice that had the like boba in it, right? Like that was the first Western. Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. Do you remember like Shark Bites? The weird like they were like different like Tiger Shark, all that stuff. Yeah. It was like they weren't gum, right? It was like fruit snacks, I want to say, but I definitely remember as a kid like coveting one of my neighbors. Like he had like a big ass box of them. He always bringing them to school. He's like, I got shark, because in July it was Shark Week, and everyone had the fixin' for it. Like I want anything shark related. I want books. I want to go to the Scholastic bookstore. I want to do all this stuff. And so this dude rolls up, just balling with the fruit snacks. But like there was like that disgusting oh my god, what was it called, the Heinz like purple fry sauce that we had it once at the house. I begged and cried to have my mom buy it, and it was disgusting, but it's like ketchup, but it was purple, I think. I can't remember, but it was so vile, man. Like when I actually got some, it was not it. It was super sweet. Oh, ooh. Thinking back, just like I don't even know. It's like tubby custard, or like what was the I want to say like the Jim Carrey's The Grinch had something like that where it was like purple gook, or maybe I'm thinking of like Meet the Robinsons or something, but it was like disgusting, like dispensed purple condiment. Didn't they bring back, now that I'm like unzipping and remembering, like those big ass Doritos, the really chunky ones? Didn't they bring those back recently? Because I think my mom had some where she's like, yeah, we used to have these as a kid, blah blah blah. Like check out these Zesty Ranch. Like they weren't Cool Ranch. They were like Zesty Ranch, and like they had like Texas something. There was like different names for them than the regular Cool Ranch we're used to. My cousin got the Heinz green ketchup. Ew. What was the difference with them? Was it just like making ketchup and stuff? Like, why was it colored? What was, other than the fact that it was the 90s? Like, what in God's green earth are you thinking of doing that? Oh my god, what is this? Jello 1, 2, 3? You get Jello with 3 layers of toppings? What? Oh, it's like a foam and something else. In Canada, there was guac Doritos. Now that sounds awesome. Like Cool Ranch Doritos with guacamole dust. That sounds really good. Baby poo green. Ugh. Now, I think when we went to Wegmans, we had something like that from the Tostitos family. It was like hint of lime or like hint of guac or something, and those were pretty good. But I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't enough guac. Like I ended up actually making guacamole to dip in there. They were just colored ketchups with food coloring. There was no taste difference. Okay, well if there was no taste difference, how come my purple batch tasted disgusting? Did the ketchup just go bad? I was like, this is not it, Chief. This is gross. Now I'm thinking about like the old M&Ms they had, like Crispies, that were like weirdly crunchy on the inside, like oh, what was it? Like it was like wafers or something inside, right? Instead of chocolate. Some weird shit. Or like the blue Pepsi, which was a fever dream that I thought I had come up with. Alright, what do I need here? Pretzels. Oh. Oh my god, they were pretzel M&Ms. Damn. So they were like really good what are they? The Take Fives, or like the I want to say like the turtles or something. Something I had recently was a candy that I just discovered with pretzels in them, but they were so good. Like maybe Reese's had something that was like nougat, caramel, or chocolate or something with pretzels. But damn, now I want pretzels and chocolate. Fuck. I feel like maybe it's because I haven't really eaten much today, but I'm hungry. I got the hankering now. Okay, enough fooling around. I think we're gonna go home. We got our solar sails. We got our boys full up with 6 grand. Let's skedaddle. Yeah, man, we recently figured out like I think they were the Hanover pretzels, but they've got these twists now with like flavor dust on them. We got like a ranch and a like buffalo chicken wing version of them, and they were addicting. Like they're the nice thick pretzels that aren't really soft, but they're like not super thin and crunchy. So it's like a nice little middle of like really chewy. And I think I ate the whole bag just like unconsciously. You know when you're just kind of eating chips and you're on your phone and you look down and half the bag's gone, it's like fuck. That's there goes the calories for the day. Where? I had some fuel there. There it is. crack cookies. Oh my god, wait. Is the crack cookies the one where it's the Ritz crackers with the caramel and the chocolate on it and like the sea salt on top? Is that what you're talking about? Because somebody at work made something similar to what they called crack cookies, and they are, oh, they're really good. I gotta make those. She made like her own toffee, and she brought in like 3 sheet trays, and they were gone in like 20 minutes. There's a reason why they call them that. Could have been subconscious taste and sensitivity, something to make it purple, or could have been wrong when I thought something changed the color. They're super easy. Yeah, it's like suspiciously easy, right? Like that's the kind of shit my mom would make when she didn't realize there was a bake sale this Saturday. Like, oh god, time to make peanut butter kisses, right? That's her go-to. She would make like literally just like a pretty crumbly peanut butter cookie, and then once they were done baking, shove a Hershey's Kiss in there. Boom, done. Send them off in hundreds. Because, like, you know, my mom's not an amazing cook. I'll give her credit. She's better than me. But, like, she has, like, 7 or 8 dishes that she's really good at that she makes constantly. And those peanut butter blossoms, I think they were called. She was a pro at making those things. I would, like, ask her for the recipe. She's like, I'd have to do it. I don't know the amounts. Because she has, like, you know, she doesn't measure anything. She uses her cups and bowls and containers. Because she's memorized how to do it a certain way. Very, you know, very, like, Polish. Like, whatever. Just put this much, whatever looks good, you know, cook until done kind of directions. Yeah, what's the hold up here? There we go. Now this matrix should be cooking with gas. How many more do I need? 1,000? I can do 1,000. What's up, Hyper? How'd you sleep, man? Alrighty, I believe we're almost halfway there to being started with it. It's... Oh. Grab a couple of these, just for some fuel. That's good to hear. Yeah, I know Riku just went to bed, but, yeah, what day is today? Oh my goodness, it's Tuesday. I thought it was Sunday. The days have been melting together quite a lot. I don't know if that's just me or if that's just the result of being in quarantine. Or not really quarantine, just home body, I guess. I at this point, you can't really call it quarantine anymore. I'm choosing to be home. What? Right. Carbon nanotubes. Need a bunch of well, fuck it, we'll just do it. Lovely day Sunday. No post on Sunday. I feel like I say that every Sunday now. I haven't even watched the Harry Potter movies in forever. It's just like a little reference that I always have cooking in the back of my mind. Alrighty, we gotta make some more of these. I'm gonna hand pick them. About to go get that watch from the truck on customs. Oh, you're trying to do, not delivery from the past. What is that called? I don't remember. Watch, customs, charter request. Go watch is called checking. Checking, right? Hey man, I haven't played, but I think I'm down to play a little Tarkov. We can do that up if you'd like. Need some help with that. I'd have to build out a kit, but we can figure out something there. Almost level 9. Hey, that's great. You're this close to the flea, right? Okay. Yeah, just when you're done and ready to play, I suppose just hit me up and then we'll go from there, huh? Gives me a little bit of time to sort out the rest of this. What is this thing even called? I've been working on it for an hour and I don't even remember. The small carrier rocket. That sound is kind of gross, isn't it? Ew! Look at that. Look at what it's... So I suppose the chemical planet makes sense that it deals with chemicals. I mean, it is just like refined oil and graphite to make plastic, and then what is this? The crystals? But yeah, I don't like that glug noise. I'm gonna walk away from it. What's the other thing that makes a gross noise? Is it the energy exchangers? I think it is. So like these things is quiet right now, but like once you get near these things, they... Right? Like, oh, it makes me feel like my brain's frying, like I'm near a microwave, which I guess it's not good to stand near these things. You know what? I'm gonna put the better one down. Yeah, I hate that I've got that song stuck in my head. My buddy Witherling, he's got this one meme of the if you've seen the movie Sing, the point where Johnny is like playing the what is it? He's playing that song on piano, and he's like from prison. He's like watching it, and it's a fucking edit of that one gorilla that's like I don't even know what it's doing, but it's like pumping the ground or something really hard, and it's like it's got like a whole like rhythm to it, and it's just going, I mean, for lack of a better word, just going bananas. And it's just like you just see like the back of him with like his huge cheeks just flapping around and it's like, oh, there's Jordy, there's my boy, and he's like just fucking going to town on this thing. It's so funny. And so because of that, for the past like couple days, I've been singing that song, and not because I like Elton John or because of the movie, because of the stupid monkey meme. It's so ridiculous, and it's like it's kind of gross like once you realize what it is, but it's like for whatever reason it's so stuck in there, and I don't know why. I'd pay anything to get it out of there at this point, because I like the song, but now I'm just going to associate that song with fucking God. Alrighty, does this even have any? No, it doesn't. Let me... 20 minutes. That's not bad. There we go. Now we're cranking them out. 24:36. Come on. That's fine. Heal up a bit. Here's something else I can do. I suppose I'll drop off some solar sails up to the boys at North. Oh, a little too far, but that's okay. Alright, how's the water looking on this? I've got it kind of drained, not really. My goal is to organically take the water out of here and then fill it up later on with what do you call it? Fill it in with dirt, like terraform it. A shit ton of the stone blocks. Place this lad down. That's probably good for distance, right? I really underestimated just how many tanks I needed for a planet full of water, right? It's not just one of these, because it's only 1,000, or, sorry, 10,000. But, yeah, that's a lot. Is that... yeah, that's max. Yeah, okay, not crazy. Need some iron. One more, just to make it even. Alrighty. Ready these boys. Fill this up. There we go. Perfect. Hopefully that'll work towards, because like over here is nice. This used to all be basically where you don't see grass. It used to be, you know, water or like very thin ponds. I got damn most of it over here. Like it's a little hard to tell in the dark, but that's pretty good. Like we're getting there. Alright, we need some more of these guys. 4, perfect. And now in order to do that, we got that finished up. We need to have more of these fellas. Hopefully 9 is enough, because I think 1 per, right? Yeah, just, so one each of those makes 2, so I need 4. Should be fine. Yeah. 15 minutes. Alright. Like I said, I feel like we're doing a lot of manual efforts here, but... what's the holdup on this? Why is it taking forever? It's just the fact that it's like... who knows? Yeah, this should be cranking out much faster. Yeah, that's much better. We're getting there. Okay, solar panel situation. Looking good. I'm probably gonna have to make more of these in the future, these guys. But Let's see. Carrier rocket, delivery of vehicle, Dyson spherical mounts. If you want to speed up the conduction, you just send more rockets. Okay. Well, we only need one launch pad. Maybe I'll just grab the stuff I can now, right? Alrighty, I think it's about time we go up to the other one. Enough fooling around down here with this thing, we're just gonna let it cook. Yeah, I suppose we'll just let this finish up on its own time. Before we go, let's check out the situation with the solar cells over here. Gonna want to grab that, put it up to the other spot where it's much quicker delivery. Like, I like this setup in terms of just, you know, automatic sending them out there in case I forget to, but let's be honest, it's not that efficient because, quite frankly, you know, this side, because it's a summer zone, it's right close to here, half the time it's just not firing. Which is okay, but we're going to want it to fire more often than that, right? Look at that. I like that you can actually see them. Like how they're kind of like... they're actually shapes. Well, it's just... is it really just... it doesn't even change the size of me. It just changes... like... maybe it's just how perspective works with this, but like, oh, there we go. This will be a great look into it. Look at that. The little shurikens. Cool. Just turn a bit. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, just an AU away. I want to definitely move it down a little bit. How much longer is it estimated? 10 minutes? That's not that bad. Oh, try 22. Well, I suppose that's worse. There, we're gonna slow down a little bit. So I don't miss the blasted thing. Let's quickly get to the... there we go. Howdy, I'm home. Damn. A lot of sales. Sail. Sail. Perfecto. Okay. Good, good. Continue production. Let me just juice up a couple espresso and then we'll get going on finishing the solar panels, continuing to get more power from that. Hopefully by then we'll have had enough time to, you know, cultivate more of these sphere thingies. The organic crystals are definitely the bottleneck, though. That's the only unfortunate thing. Alright, there we go. And where did I leave off? Ah, there we are. I know that I don't like this, but I've got to deal with it for the sake of, you know, my sanity. I can make most everything symmetrical because I recognize that with circles it just doesn't work out how I think it will. There we go. Perfecto. And all that. Move this around. Okay. Well, that took much less time than I had anticipated. Okay, done with that. Done with. I'm gonna just take the glass and put it over in here. I don't want the one just snaking up my inventory. Let's put these down here. What else? Okay. 4, 3. 5,400 solar cells. So we've gone down quite a bit, actually. Lack of research items. Yeah. We're gonna have to get back there then. Figure it out, huh? Let's get a little closer. Yeah, I just ran out of stuff there. I'm assuming that it just didn't have enough of these boys. Whoopsie. And boom goes the dynamite. Yep, out of organic crystals. I knew it. God, I hate the sound of those things. Alrighty, we gotta. No, we gotta figure out how to get the rest of these crystals over there pretty quickly. Now, the question is, you know, do I want to double up on production of these? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm not convinced of it, because that would require a bit of automation. You know, I'd have to figure out, like, maybe put something right here. What goes into a chemical plant? Some steel, some glass. I can get all that. I'm capable of such things. Inspect. I forget what emote I use all the time, but it's I think it's a lemon leaves inspect, but I love it so much. Any amount of like any like magnifying glass emote it's so good. So I've actually not touched Satisfactory or Factorio. This is probably my first like full automation game I've touched, and I don't know. I've debated going into the Satisfactory side of the house. It looks good. I love, you know, machines doing things for me. That's really fun. Like, oh god, I need 100 of these really strange things that take a couple steps to be made. Oh, here's a giant stack of them. Perfect, right? That shit makes me all warm and fuzzy. It does seem super fun. I don't know how much it is on Steam, but I'll certainly look into it. That may be the thing we play after we get the Baliosphere on here, or whatever the end goal item is. We got here, Satisfactory. Oh, $30. That's not bad at all. I expected it to be way worse. Is it kind of the same thing? I know it's like a base building crafting game. Are you a space fella doing all sorts of space things? Glass and steel, right? Perfecto. Bada bing. Bada. Okay, does this fit? Oh, it just doesn't fit. Damn. Well, considering two things over here, what do I need for this? Just water? Yeah, just fucking... Might be able to just make it right here. more thing, right? I need plastic. Yeah. Alright, so this is where it gets interesting. I've got some decisions to make, and they're never really good ones. Oh, that might be a good idea. Well, no, because is it on the back or the front? It's just the sides, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I'll just stick with this going here. You know, I may just move this whole track down. Because I don't feel like changing up the whole setup. Boom, boom, boom. Ah. Wrong thing to grab. Boom. Now is that right? Am I doing this correctly? Whoopsie. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I gotta do all the way up here. It doesn't like doing incline stuff. Yep, I gotta grab one more back. Yeah, see how finicky it is sometimes? It's funny though that I knew to try and fix this one specific thing. Oh my gosh. Please just let me connect these, please, for me. Okay. Wait. Oh no. Wait, hang on. I fucked it up. It's going the wrong way. No! I was like, why isn't it letting me? Okay. Well, this is all fucked then. Okay. So, what did we learn? Go this way. Whoop. Is this? Can I not do this? What am I missing here? No. Okay. See how I don't like messing with stuff because it ends up being a whole project. Oh. No! You son of a bitch. Oh. There we are. Okay. I'm gonna phone around. Can I grab you? Oh, come on. Perfect. Okie dokie. Getting the angles just right in this is such a mess. Move it over. Then these are the stairs of learning. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Get rid of these. Bring this down. Bada bing. Okay. Alright, we got output. We're going to make this be just oil. Right? Oil good. Water good. Now the plastique is going to be the toughie. Oh, don't tell me it's not. Please let this be good enough. You know what? No, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go the other way. Just double checking so I'm not crazy. Plastique. Okay, I believe we've got double, right, power. Spoke a little too soon then, huh? Double organic crystal. Celebrate the little things, small wins. Alrighty. A little juiced up. I don't have any more of these suckers. And we're out of crystal. Just in time. We're good on titanium though. Oops. I guess I didn't have to jump into full sail mode. I just walked over. Ooh. Okay, I believe we're all charged up and ready to go. Let's get a little bit more of the crystal. I feel like I'm always heating up a spoon, like, oh, come on, just a little more. I need more. Get a crystal, please, God, I'm begging. Just a crumb of crystal. You know, like I'm eating rocks out here. Oh, I need these more than you'll ever know. Okay. Almost there. We've almost got strange matter, which is good. First step is admitting it. Oh my goodness, gravity matrix? Okay, that's just unnecessary. Wait, well, hang on. Space warper? You mean I can go to other... Okay, see, I take it back now. This may be something worth interested in. Man. I know I need purple stuff for this, but... Huh. Photon spotlight mining technology. I don't even know what that means. Planetary ionosphere utilization. Allow ray receiver to consume graviton lenses to increase the max output power. Oh, okay. See, we're getting to the point of the game where it's like I've got to set up another planet's worth of stuff to get this going. Because, like, I mean, you saw the steps for it, right? Like, in order to get the lens, you need the strange stuff. In order to get the strange stuff, you need this. In order to get that, you need to have these being made, as well as the... What is it? The graphene and the copper. Now, technically speaking, yes, I could take my two that I've got right here, set this up with, and I'll put it somewhere else over here, get that cooking, make more of the coils, make more of the other things. I certainly can, but I'm just going to get to a point where, like, okay, I need this. I'm going to go make it. Because I always say I'm not going to automate something, and then I do, you know? Like, I don't know why I haven't automated the production of sorters, right? Like, it's just iron and circuit boards, you know. Okay, while we're waiting, let's do let's grab the solar sails and we'll finish up, what is it, the we'll not finish, but we'll keep chugging along on the rest of the solar thingy thing. Oh, no. Get me out of here. I don't like that gravitational pull. Bad touch. Okay. Get her up to 1,000. Perfecto. Get a little bit cooking here. Man, I'm kind of hungry. I don't know what to make for dinner. I might do, we've got some leftover wings from the other night. I remember we smoked some wings and had like this, we made our own Frank sauce. It was actually really good. It was just a little spicy, which I'm okay with. I'm not a big spice guy, but I like a little bit on wings because it helps cut the you know, the savory of it, right? That little acid. Yeah, I might do pizza or pasta or something. I wonder who's gonna get there first, the silicon or the ingot. Nice. Yeah, as much as I'd like to go hotter, I don't know. It just isn't enjoyable for me. I know some dudes I used to work with, they just love to like sweat and be uncomfortable and shit, like eating stuff that's really hot. But I like Frank's. That I can put on stuff pretty easily, you know, like mac and cheese or a sandwich or something. I recently tried though. There was some. There was like a Cajun dry rub chicken wings we had, and those were really good. They weren't super spicy, but they were spicy in that they had like a lot of pepper and a lot of like rica and stuff. You know, like spice heavy. It was kind of like one of those that makes you go like, you know, like it was very. I don't know. It was good though. It's hard to explain the sensation my mouth underwent, but it was good. I mean, because I like, you know, dry rub meats and smoked stuff like that, so those were pretty good. Where am I going? What am I? Am I missing something? Okay, to the left. Please don't run out. Oh no. I don't think we're gonna make it, Chief. Okay, well. I just wanted to get past that first row. It's like trying to go through a vineyard, you know what I mean? Like all the branches hitting you in the face. Oh, there we go. I gotta increase the solar sail efficiency another when I get the chance. Yep, 800. Good luck with that. Doing good on graphene so far. Yeah, I can understand that. I think with like chicken wings, it's a very tedious process, and I think it's kind of annoying to eat a little bit. And I recognize that it's like it was kind of a lot, and the I don't know. There are ways that could be done better, but ultimately, I think just maybe chicken wings wasn't it. I thoroughly enjoyed the Cajun spice though. It was really solid. I need to get more Cajun stuff like. Ooh, these potato chips I was gonna get that had that on it, or like we could make our own honestly and put it on like our own hams or sandwiches or something. I'm just thinking like eggs, probably not. Sausage, you could definitely put it on. Any sort of like grilled cheese, you could do that. Slappy Mamas. I I'm not familiar with that brand. Is it like a barbecue sauce or are they like chips? I think we're good here. I don't need to bring home anything from the grocery store up here. We got titanium cooking. We just go back and get that crystal. It's a seasoning blend. Okay, so it's kind of like Mrs. Dash. I gotcha. I'd have to check for that in the store. I've been slowly trying to like make my own spice blends because we do like sausage kits at my old work, so I figured out how to make that stuff. But I feel like I don't have a good taco seasoning. Like I always just get the like what is it the salsa container? How they've got like a little kit, and it oh what is it? It's got like their own like little mix. I mean, it's good, but like I feel like there's a way that I could make it better from like not shitty spices. Like there's definitely cayenne in there and paprika and all that stuff, but there's something else that I can't put my fingers on. It's like that little like polytriglycerol esters or something like the stuff that like makes honey buns last 3 months in the gas station. Like you gotta there's something very highly manufactured that you can't get in there. Oh, true. Maybe it's some kind of pepper I'm not thinking about. Yeah, because there could be like chipotles, there could be ancho chili peppers, there could be what's the oh my god, what is Bobby Flay always using honey and Calabrian chilies. That's what it is. His go-to is always honey and Calabrian chilies. I could put that in there. I could do a bunch of stuff. But then like you get into, do I want to get the peppers fresh? Do I want to get them dried? Where do I get them from? Do I blend them up in a food processor? Do I like, you know what I'm saying? Like those are from Italy. Oh, okay. Calabrian chilies. There's something else that he always does too, because I remember he used to like live in Los Angeles or something, so he had a lot of like Spanish foods, and it could very well have been acho chilies if what I'm thinking of is right, because adobo seasoning is that like thick brown sauce, right? The like really thick, like almost mole sauce. I'm not super familiar with Spanish food. We used to have some neighbors that would make up like these. She would always just make her own sauce and all that. It's so good. Hell yeah. I gotta make some more mole, man. I haven't had it over rice in a super long time. It's so good, though. She used to make that stuff for us, and my god, I'd be like, hey, I love you to death, salt of the earth, but can you please tone back on the chilies? I'm struggling, right? I'm like sweating at the table, making a mess. I'm like, please God, it's not Thai food. Just a little bit less. My colonizer taste buds are not doing well with this. I can't do it, man. And it's good, right? After a while, I think like, my mouth would get used to it. But like, we'd go over to their place like, a couple times a month, and every time I'm just like, I need a glass of water. I'm sorry, I gotta step out. And she'd feel bad, but then she'd like look at her kids and they'd be eating just fine, and she realizes it's me, not her. But yeah, I feel like Thai food and Indian food I've wanted to try so much, but I've been very hesitant to try it because of the spice threshold. Grows your own ghost peppers. Oh yeah. My dad is a hot sauce junkie. He's got all kinds of like 7-pot Jonas, Trinidad scorpions, all those crazy big peppers, because he makes his own sauce, and anybody with a 5-pound sack of those things at harvest season is an enemy of the state. So I'm familiar with the growing process and stuff, but I don't know, I haven't got the tongue for it. Cat tongue, nekoshta, I think they call it. Indian is really heartwarming. Yeah, no, dude, I love it. It's an incredible amount of flavor and technique that I've never seen, which is why I'm so fascinated by it. Like the chutneys, all the like biryani rice dishes, all these other things. Like it's incredible. Like just how they make like I think it's raita sauce, where it's like they'll take milk and they'll spoil it slowly, and they'll make like a faux yogurt out of it, and then they'll mix that in with other stuff, and it's incredible, man. It's so good. But I don't know. Every place that I go to, where they have options of spicy, when I say low spice, it's still like, it's a little bit. But I suppose that's more me not being familiar with the menu. If I had somebody that's like, yeah, no, if you don't like spicy stuff and you want to try, like you guys said, like something more savory, like oh god, what are the like little fried dumplings that they have? Semolinas, samosas, maybe. I'm thinking of like Samoas, which are the Girl Scout cookies. Nuts.com. I'll have to try that. I'm interested. Maybe samosas. They're the little triangle-shaped dumplings. Yeah. Yeah. No, I really do want to. I wanted to get more into spices because I'm used to like the kitchen I used to work at just had everything. We get a big delivery, so I take for granted not having stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I get a little lazy, right? I'll just like want eggs for dinner or like a sandwich, something that's not super involved. But when I get like that Sunday afternoon like itch to do like some kind of big pot cook, and I don't have it, and it's like so disheartening. It's funny, right? Because like I used to make like not beignets, but like bao buns. We used to like roll out our own bread. I would make Japanese milk bread. We would do steaks, all this stuff, right? Like I know how to cook that stuff with a little bit. Yeah, I can real quick. Let me do. There's a command real quick to let you, because I just don't want you to get timed out. I know poor Tom did ellipses or something. Let me find it in here. Oh, here it is. Permit. Should be just... If this comes back at me, it should be good. Sus. Hang on now. I think I know what I gotta do. Let me just add a command real quick. Net. Use URL. Yeah, I know, right? It's so annoying. Let me. This should be it. If this comes back and says something. Boom. There you go, Rosie. Fire away. We're going by the seat of our pants here. Oh yes. What do we got here? Hey yo. Homemade Cheez-Its? Okay, well hang on now. Never buy these 5-store snacks again. I'm seeing meatballs. I see some kind of what I would assume to be ice cream. We got fruit roll-ups, popcorn, energy ball. Ooh, now see, you got me going down into a rabbit hole of this. I've never seen this guy, but I can tell that I'm gonna like checking out his stuff. 15-minute series is amazing. Yeah. No, I'm totally down for this. This video is only out 4 hours as of now, and I've already made the cheese crackers. Now the fruit roll-ups. I love this dude's energy. Everybody's like, okay, damn. So he's got these 15-minute breakfasts. He's got all these pastry chef stuff. 15-minute beginner food. Yo, yeah. See, that's my biggest thing, is the idea that like I would want to make like a steak or like mashed potatoes or, you know, something nice, like something big, but I would always like not have the steps, and I realize I got to do all this stuff. So I think what he's trying to do here is like the prep stuff, so that when you want to make it, you can like fire it real quick. That's what I'm down for, like making a big batch of stuff, you know, sectioning it out into bags or containers or something, and just kind of heating it up. Oh yeah, no, I think if nothing else, the one thing that'll get me up out of bed in the morning and like doing stuff, being productive, like I don't know about you guys, but if I'm like, it's the same as with like watching stuff or movies or anything. Like I'll not watch a movie or series on Netflix forever until I force myself to do like a very small amount of watching, like a YouTube series or something, and then I'll be gung-ho to do it. And I'm kind of the same way with like cooking and cleaning. Like once I have to like put on jeans and like take out the trash for me to get into a mode of like, okay, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna do all this stuff. So like if I can get some stuff going with this thing, like, oh yeah, I'll make Cheez-Its, it's easy enough. I'll make some meatballs, right? Something easy, right? Maybe brown up some meat. Like, I think if I can catch myself on a good hour over the weekend, I can make like pot food all week, right? Big batch stuff. Cause I just, you know, it's not like I'm not making money right now, but I'd like to not eat out very often. Like if I'm craving pancakes, or like if I want, I don't know, like Chinese food, like I could easily make stir fry or like lo mein. Like I have the ability to do that. There's an Asian market I go to all the time. I can do all this stuff, but I'm lazy, you know? And like I want to try to make pho. That's what I want to do. The big old noodles with like mung sprouts and, you know, cilantro, the jalapenos, all that stuff, and like cut up some meat that I can get from the dairy or the deli. That'd be so good. Like soup weather right now is prime season. Alrighty, got here. I'll get these crystals going. Got a mix of stuff that's really in depth. Good Sunday recipes. Hell yeah, a lot of weekly stuff. I think he actually made a pho video. Well, it's a match made in heaven, huh? This guy's meant to be. This is divine intervention. Either that or I manifested him to make it 3 years ago by mistake. But yeah, no, that's great. I won't ever like complain about the price of pho places around here, because it's like $12. I don't know about the places around you, but like any pho place I go to, or really any Vietnamese place, their portions are enormous. Like it's like if I get the small, it's a giant bowl, like twice the size of any normal bowl I've got at my house. Same thing with like ramen dishes. Like for $12 to get a quote unquote small, I'll gladly pay that all day, dude. It's so good. Plus like their egg rolls are amazing. The spring rolls with like the lettuce and the you know, the chopped up stuff in there. Oh, now I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Doesn't help. It's almost dinner time. What do we got? Made a huge batch of 50 of those. Gone in 3 days. Oh my god, yeah. I do not doubt that for 1 second, dude. Like, that's my big thing, is like once I make something, like if I make a batch of cookies, I have to do like half the recipe, because if it makes 24 cookies, I'm eating 24 cookies. And I'm like, now, while I understand self-control is a thing, and I recognize that I have to, you know, it's up to me, you know, only I can prevent forest fires, I'm gonna eat those fucking cookies all day. You put anything in front of me, I hork them down. That's why I don't go to like the farmer's market anymore, because those Amish ladies, or like the Polish grandmas, they make all those cookies and tarts and stuff. I can't even go over there. I can't look at it. I'll be doing it all day. I'll be fucking munching on all these pavlovas and all these other things. Like, no, deadass. I'm hungry too, man. It sucks. Oh, I actually, my dad went away for New Year's, and I actually was talking to this one lady who works at the mall. She's got a little kiosk. She makes these pierogies, and they're so good. I love them so much. They're literally just like, I'm pretty sure they're just Polish empanadas, but like there was a regular like loaded baked potato ones. There was like a regular like mashed potato one that they normally do, like whatever the potato pancake filler is, and then there's a what's the other one? Oh, it was chicken wings. It was like buffalo chicken seasoning. Now that's where we're getting back into like the, you know, the vinegar with the cayenne and a couple other things that makes up the Frank stuff. Like, if I knew how to make the pierogi dough, I would be unstoppable. Have you ever seen them make, I think they call it lazy pierogi or like schleppa pierogi, where instead of like taking the time to make them into the dumplings because, or you know, the old lady's got arthritis or something, they can't do it, they'll just make like a casserole of it, right? Like they'll like literally layer it like lasagna, and that I can get behind. I can throw that in the oven and forget about it for 2.5 hours and come back once I hear it's, when I smell it, because it seems like a masa dough or like tortillas or anything, like any very wet dough, like done a few times. Okay, well, I'll have to check out a recipe, because once you get it going and like chilled in the freezer, you just gotta roll it out and bada bing bada boom, right? Because we've made dumplings in the restaurant in the past, and my god, that is tedious, right? Like, we've only made the filling, and in my mind, whatever reason, I think of the empanada dough the same as those like thin wonton wrappers that are like hell to egg and close up. But like, I recognize they're pretty thick, right? You can make them pretty easily. I like folding dumplings too, man, but like, you gotta set up a whole afternoon. Like, while it soothes the mind and it's nice little OCD to have them like perfectly all fractured up, they're gone in like a minute, right? Like, okay, done. I just made 100 dumplings. All right, so that's 3 people. It's a whole thing. So we did dim sum one night, where it's like we did baos, we did like wonton soup, we did dumplings, and we did one other thing. I can't remember. Some sort of small dish, like something to do with meat. I can't remember. But like the dumplings, because we knew that it would be a lot of people ordering a lot of things, right? Because it's, you know, dim sum, right? Can I have 3 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these? And we made so many. I think we made like 1,500 dumplings, right? They were gone within 3 hours. Like, we were firing them on a deficit. Like, there were more orders coming in, and after a while we were like, we have to just stop. We don't have any more dumplings. And it lasts like so long, only so long. So like, when I go to like Chinese places on Saturdays where they have like their dim sum special, I can't imagine how many dumplings they pour through for like a full shift of regulars, where it's like 8 hours. Like, it has to be like, okay, we're doing dim sum for 2 hours, you know? There's no way that you could sustainably make that stuff all day. Because I mean, personally, I'll hork down 30 dumplings so easily. I can chow down on dumplings all day. Like, even if it's just like a snack, like instead of chips, I'll eat dumplings. Have you seen the pro guys fold? Actually, yeah. So I went over to Toronto for my birthday, and we went up to, I think it's called Markham. There was it was this huge community of like an Asian food area, like, and when I'm saying like Asian cuisine, it's literally just like Chinese people who live locally who make it and all that. So it's like it was funny, like we were kind of the only like white people in the whole area. Like all we saw were like Asian, you know, like Chinese, Korean, Japanese, like all these people were just hanging around here, and they had all these different restaurants. We went to this one dim sum place. It was insane. I've got pictures that I can show you later. Literally, like there were these dudes in like this sectioned off like glass separator, and there was literally I love that. I have permitted the term ass Asian now, so you're good to say that. I love Automod. Yeah, so there was this, I can't remember the place there was, but watching the dudes like have giant racks of the dumplings, and you've just got two old dudes. One guy's got the stuffing and the other dude's got the folding. He literally just, he'll put it down, put it in, pass it over, and he'll literally just, as soon, like, and I don't know how it's possible, but the guy taking a small like ice cream scoop of the dumplings and pushing it over to the guy, the folder guy can make it as fast as the guy supplying them. It is insane. I like, you'd think like, oh, easy peasy, you know, my ass, I can scoop ice cream all day, I can like knock out like so many of them. This dude is like, he's like 70 or like 60 years old, like very old. He's at the point of Asian where you can like, the wrinkles have like, you know, they've hit him. Like he's very clearly a very old dude, but he's in great shape, right? He's skinny, he's got like a full set of hair. Like this dude is just cranking them out all day, and it's like, you know, maybe a half-hour wait for the dumplings, but it was amazing. We had like these Szechuan asparagus, which was like, had some oil on it. We had these soup dumplings, which were amazing. I can't tell you how hard I've tried to make soup dumplings. It is impossible. I could not get the small amount of soup in there correct and not fuck it up. I can do regular dumplings, right? I can fry them, I can steam them, that's easy. Soup dumplings? Can't get it. Because it's like thin on the top, just a little bit thicker on the bottom. It's the deficiency in thickness that I'm like, I can't get over. But like, oh, I still think about that sometimes. It was like a couple $100 for like, you know, 7 dishes, but I will gladly pay that any day of the week. It was amazing. It's incredible, man. But yeah, no, I would love like a dumpling event, like me and a couple of friends, like we all make it, and then we just fold dumplings all day, and then once we're exhausted from making hundreds of them, we'll make dinner. Kind of like what is it, like wine club or book night? Oh yeah, I had a buddy who I used to work with. He got this pasta kit. Oh, what is it? He had like all of these tools. They were like different shapes. There was like a twirler. There was like a half moon. There was all these different things. He's like, yeah, this can make 1,000 different types of pasta. And I was like, holy shit, hang on a second. I don't even know 1,000 types of pasta, but it's super cool. He could make like gnocchi. He made like all these different like egg noodles and stuff. My best friend and I did the 50 egg rolls and over 250 dumplings. Yeah. That's a couple people, you know, like over the course of a couple hours, you and 5 friends can knock out 300 dumplings, like eating wise. Is this working right? Am I doing this right? Okay, yeah, it is working. Okay, yeah, I'll sketch later. I'm probably gonna end it soon also. I'm getting a little hungry, but we'll see what happens. I know. I'm starving now. I could eat a horse. Now I want just like a fat bowl of pasta. Something very filling to make me like lay down on the couch. Yeah, let's see who's on. I think Tim's on, actually. I might just call it now. I can't get over ass Asian. Oh, Dan's on. I haven't talked to Dan yet. We'll go raid Dan, huh? Raid. Grab. There we go. Appreciate everybody for hanging out with me, bearing with the dumpling talk. But I am gonna go eat something. Rosie makes a great point. Yeah, I am fucking starving. Yeah, we'll see about. I'm good over there, and I will catch everybody later. Huh? We'll just switch over to the BRB screen, huh?